Good evening. Welcome to You Can't Handle the Truth Movies. My name's Chris. This is James, and tonight we also have Matt. We are going to be reviewing the Minecraft movie this evening.
You can't handle the truth.
So, visuals.
Well, I've not actually played Minecraft, but I know it's like blocky people. I thought for it, because it's a kids' movie, I'd assume. Is this a kids' movie that's okay for adults to like, or is it just a kids' movie you take your kids to watch, like Peppa Pig?
It's a kids' movie that's okay to like.
Because you know, like Mario,
yeah.
I know a lot of people our age will watch the Mario movie by themselves. But I wouldn't recommend it, but you know what I mean. It's passable.
For me, it felt kiddie and fluffy, but as an adult, it was okay to watch.
Yeah.
It was good.
So it was bright.
I like the visuals. I like as a high end film goes. It kept it as close to the game as I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty. And you also got to see Jack Black doing some form of exercise.
Yes.
I was like, when he started doing that Kung Fu on that little castle thing, I was like,
Yeah, he can move.
Yeah, no, I really like the visuals. I like the bright, colourful artwork. I really like that. I think that it fit really nicely. I liked the theme of it, the 89 gaming champion and things like that. I liked where it all, the kind of time it was set, all of that kind of stuff. Characters. What did you think of the characters and the actors?
I've got an easy one for this, bearing that I didn't have much to say about the movie at the beginning. Now I went shut up. I liked all the characters that weren't actually real life actors. Like I liked the sheep. I like the man with the nose who got hit by the car. But all the actual real life actors they just kind of wound me up a bit, to be honest. I know it's a kids movie, but
Yeah.
Jason Momoa's just too much.
I agree with you. The villain was, for me, one of the best characters in the whole film.
Was that a pig?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a pig. So I got that right.
Just an evil pig from the nether.
So I kind of agree, because I thought at the start of the film when it was Jack Black narrating what he wanted to do, I didn't like that. And I thought, am I going to like this character? But he did grow on me. I think him and Jason Momoa held the film together. It was ridiculous,
Yeah.
but I think the film called for that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's why they're in it, right? Because they're these two massive actors that can just carry a film. And I agree with you to a certain extent, but also I think Jack Black was just... I know it's a kid's film, and I know it's based on the video game, but he just felt a bit too cartoony for me. Just too cartoon.
And you knew he was going to sing.
I was
he's
just
got to
about to
sing.
say that. You know he's going to do the kind of... I was like,
He
yeah,
has to do that.
seen it. I'm just not a big Jack Black fan, because I like some of his stuff. I don't not like him, just because I wasn't that much into the movie, being that I didn't know much about it, and it was a kids movie. Like if I played the game, because like a lot of the movies like Mario or even Sonic, I know what's going on there because I've played them when I was younger. But this one I just have nothing to latch onto. So for me it was just characters being a bit silly, and so I assume from the point of view of a kid it was quite good.
Yeah, I think some of the comedy was hit quite well with the kids, the slapstick comedy, because we watched it in the
And there was a
cinema.
lot of murder. Wasn't a lot of things dying and blowing? Is that part of it?
That's
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Like that sheep, when that sheep started getting mauled, I nearly cried.
That
was
was while we're on that was dark.
That was
That
real
was
dark.
unexpected.
Okay, I'm glad it
that
wasn't just
was
me
not.
before that.
That took me so by surprise. I literally went back in my seat. I couldn't believe it. I was
I was like, there are kids watching this. I was like, that's why it's PG, because a pink sheep gets mauled,
yeah, by zombies. Yeah.
which was actually one of my favourite parts of the film.
It was a good moment. It was a good moment. But yes, there was lots of stabbing pigs turning into pork. There was a lot of that, which is a thing in the game. So that makes perfect sense.
You don't get a lot of meat from the pigs and stuff in Minecraft.
No, you don't.
What was going on with that chicken? Because I didn't really... You put that chicken in
Genius.
it came out as a square chicken.
I'm going to build that.
Oh, the lava chicken?
Yeah.
Perfect. Great.
But is that part of the game, I mean? Oh, it is, right.
So if you pour lava on a chicken,
It cooked.
you just get a cooked chicken.
The only thing that I think you can't really do in the game, not the what they call the vanilla version, the bucket nunchucks, you can't make those in the game.
No, I don't think you can.
No.
But then again, you can't make a spud gun.
Yeah, but you knew you couldn't because he used real world things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think bucket nunchucks would mechanically be too difficult in the game.
So, wait, have you played the game, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit.
And you've played it.
I've played a lot of it. I've put a lot of hours into Minecraft over the years.
Okay, well, good. So we have someone that knows nothing about it, someone knows a little bit, and someone knows a lot. Is there an objective to the game?
No.
Because there's not.
You can build anything.
Yeah.
And then you can
Is it just like a big sandbox where you just got it? Right.
Exactly that.
So there's nothing. They couldn't have gone off key with like the plot and stuff. It was just do whatever.
Yeah, the whole point of you drop into the world, you have nothing,
Yeah.
and then you've got to get resources to survive and get more resources and get bigger and better and lovely.
Cool.
And that whole punching a tree thing,
Yeah.
that's quite a
Yeah, I didn't get that.
big thing in the Minecraft, and especially when
You're starting. Oh.
when it was released early on.
I tell you, because when he started doing that and he started building that castle, I mean, man, he got that castle built quickly.
That's-
There was like 2 blocks, and then the next scene is like, but okay, I'm not gonna.
You can
I
build
don't
quite
think
quick in Minecraft.
this isn't. We're not gonna have any plot holes in this movie, are we? Really? Because
No, did you know actually?
or are we?
You know the bit when this isn't even a thing, and I don't know why I noticed it because I'm a weirdo. But when they're in the shop, and the orb's glowing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's glowing, and it's on the left side of Jason Momoa. But for a shot for about 2 seconds, the right side of his face is glowing, not the left, and that's the only thing I noticed.
Do you know what I'm really annoyed about? I specifically remember thinking that was bad continuity in the film, but I can't remember why.
Okay, likes and dislikes. What was your favourite part? I mean, I already said my favourite part was the sheep.
Yeah, I was going to say the sheep, but I didn't want to say the same thing again.
Guard, but
I liked
it
the
was
sheep.
funny.
I liked. My favourite part was that they made it look good, because a lot of movies nowadays are looking worse and worse visually. Like, I've been watching some older films, and you think they actually did it better then, and they've got even more budgets and more technology now, and your phone can do a better job. Literally, and I'm just so visually it was good. I like that. I like the sheep. So I think the comedy level for that age range was pretty good. So it was funny. If you like Jack Black and that sort of thing he does, it was in the movie. So yeah, but
Yeah, I think you have to remember it's a kids' film, and it's something I could take the kids to and not go, oh, I've got to sit through this.
I agree with you there. So if I had kids and I was taking them to cinema, I'd be like, it wouldn't be a chore.
Yeah.
So that says something.
I agree. I loved it. I think my favourite bit is, there isn't a specific bit that I really like, but I like their attention to detail and all callbacks to the game because that was really well done. The zombies devouring the sheep was just classic.
That was. I mean, I want to play the game to see that happen.
Yeah, I don't think that does. Well, I mean, it does kind of happen. They go towards it, don't they? And then it just goes and disappears. But
I'm just going to start leaving sheep in my son's game everywhere and just waiting for night time and just sitting on top of one of his houses going, here it comes. As a kids' film, it was actually pretty good. It wasn't too long either. Yeah, so out of 10, let's just jump to it. Let's not mess around. What would you give it?
Well, you're in the middle of playing it a bit and not much, so you go first.
6.5.
6.5. Right, I'll go next. Alright, so this I haven't got much to compare to other than Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and things like that. So I'm going to just rate this based on my own viewing experience, which is just non-subjective to anything. Mine's a 5. I didn't like it. I didn't not like it, and I have no bias on the movie.
Straight down.
So I know you two are going to have more of a different answer that will then equal out the score.
so I love how you went. I'm gonna go like for like.
No,
Well,
I usually go like,
You usually go
but this
like
time
for
I
like.
can't because I've
You've
got
got-
nothing to compare it
Well-
to other than Mario maybe.
In my so that's where I was going. In my head, you can compare this and line it up against Mario,
Yeah,
Paddington. The humour in Paddington is very similar.
Yeah, but it's not a game adaptation.
No, it's not.
and I haven't seen it, so I can't compare it to it.
He would
I would,
definitely not
I've seen it.
watch.
I saw it like when it first came out once, but I can't remember
I know.
it. So
But for me, it's that kind of movie. It's that kind of like nice feel good movie. And for me, it gets a 7.5. Because
7.5, 6.5, and 5. Well, who's doing the maths on this one then?
Oh, he's just going to work out on a calculator.
Which is
so we
fair.
don't all look so stupid. Because he couldn't do 19 divided by 3.
6.3.
There you go.
I'd be happy. I'd be happy to round that up to,
Yeah,
you know.
well done.
It's like we're doing a deal at the bank here or something.
6.5, is that what we're going with?
6.5.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
6.5.
It's reasonable. It is
If you disagree with us, let us know. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time, probably.